The virtual G20 meeting on COVID is taking place. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is making the opening statement as they have the chair of the G20 currently. He has gone on to say that the coronavirus pandemic has greatly taken a toll on human lives, causing tremendous suffering to many people around the world. The world counts on us to come together and cooperate in order to face this challenge. Let's also go across to our executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, joining us, has been tracking the developments as far as the G20 summit is concerned. Abhishek, eyes of the world and a large section of the world population currently on what leaders as part of G20 decide.
Something substantial, because this is, one of its kind crisis that the world community is facing. 80 odd nations have sought out-of-turn loans from the International Monetary Fund, as per the statement that came from the head of the IMF. And we have seen how it began as a health crisis limited to some nations because China kept hidden certain basic facts about the contagion. It is spread to almost 200 countries now. Every nation is fighting its own battle. The economy has come to a grinding halt because of the restrictions that were put on travel, not just on travel, but also on the movement of goods and services. So it is hoped that these leaders, when they, the dialogue that is already going on, they really thrash out some kind of bailout for the global economy as a whole, and of course coordinate the humanitarian aspect of this crisis also in a manner that in the shortest possible time, if not the fastest possible time, the world is out of it. Whether some kind of pinning the blame would happen in this summit, I don't know, but at least China should be told that it should have been a little more responsible in terms of, publicizing, in terms of informing the rest of the global community as to the exact nature of this contagion that spread from Wuhan and Hubei province of China. So all those things being deliberated. This is the ultimate summit. On Monday, there was a G20 finance ministers summit. There was a G20 Sherpas conference that took place yesterday to prepare all these leaders for this summit that is taking place. There is an agenda for action, a time-bound action plan that I believe we are told has been thrashed out already, and the leaders would give their concurrence. If there are some disagreements, they would be removed, and then a joint statement come in about 2 hours' time from now. So that's how it pans out. Remember, for the benefit of our viewers, the initiative for this was taken in a phone call between Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So that is also important, that India is also taking leadership role in terms of coordinating the world efforts to come out of this pandemic, which is not just a health crisis, it is an economic crisis as well.
Yes, Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud is making the opening statement, and we can see those visuals that are coming in from the video conference as well. And perhaps what we saw during the SAARC summit as well, Abhishek, all nations and their leaders are going to share their perspective. As an outcome of the SAARC summit, we saw that an emergency fund was created for those countries, which can be available to anyone who has the need. Anything on that sort that can come out as far as the G20 summit is concerned? Obviously, in the longer run, some sort of economic cooperation will be worked out to get business back on track and economies back on track.
Well, it's an absolute imperative. You are right, Shivani. In fact, as I was mentioning, that IMF has requests from 80 odd nations requesting out-of-turn loans and, waivers and support. IMF has taken out about $50 billion by way of triggered credit facility or immediate credit facility, as it is called, but that's not really enough. Because if you add up the loan requirements of the rest of the world and the waiver that they are seeking, it could be in the range of 200 to 250 billion just for IMF. There is World Bank also carrying on its projects and various other nations coordinating other humanitarian efforts apart from the corona pandemic. So obviously everyone has to come together, not just to take care of the immediate health crisis, but for an immediate economic bailout, and then to take care of the long-term resuscitation of the economy, so to say, given the fact that it's almost come to a grinding halt. As I said, there would be political element to it also, but as of now, I believe that's not very important. Important that China be told that it has bungled up, but more focus on how to take care of the crisis and the way forward.
Hi everyone, I'm Sujarita Kukreti. Thanks for checking out Republic World. If you would like to watch more show highlights and live coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the Republic World News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.